I just want you. I just want you. Nothing else will do. Nothing else will do. It's beautiful. And as we were singing that a second ago, as when we were worshiping at a social distance, mind you, I just couldn't get those words out of my head. Nothing else will do. I just want you. I was reminded of an account in Luke. And to set the stage, Jesus is eating with people that society has deemed as unworthy to build a relationship with, to be involved with. These people are bad company. But Jesus sees something in them and decides to share a meal with them. In Luke, it says this: after Jesus went out and saw a tax collector by the name of Levi, he saw Levi. Jesus sees the broken. He sees people. He sees you tonight. Jesus said to him, "Follow me." And Levi got up and left everything and followed him. Then Levi had a great banquet for Jesus. They threw a party. Come on, somebody. And a large crowd of tax collectors and others. Let me say it again. A large crowd of the poor, the homeless, the boss you don't like at work. A large crowd of tax collectors and others were eating with them. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law who belonged to their sect complained to his disciples, "Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners, Jesus? Don't you know what they've done? Don't you know who they are?" And Jesus, our God, responds with this: "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance." Let me put it this way. Jesus said, "I don't care about the people who like to pretend like they have it all together. I want to eat at a dining table with people I know who are broken and want to have a relationship with me." We're fixing to go into a moment where we're going to remember Jesus. It's called communion. That word is really interesting. In Latin, the word communion literally means communion, together, sharing, union, oneness, together and oneness. And Jesus, all throughout the gospel, you'll see him sitting down at dining room tables, sharing a meal, building relationship with people who were broken, who didn't have it all together. But Jesus saw gold in. Jesus saw potential in. And he shared a meal with them. And tonight, as we're going into this communion moment, where we're sharing together in oneness with Jesus, to remember what he did, the life he lived, I want to invite everyone, specifically those who are far from God. Tonight, I want to give you the opportunity to sit down at the dining table of Jesus and share a meal where you eat bread in remembrance of the body that he got pierced in, he got flogged in, he got beat in, and the blood he shed on the cross to give you forgiveness and give you access to healing. As we're doing that, I want to invite anyone who feels far from God to share a meal with the very God who said, "I did not come to this earth for the healthy. I came to this earth for the broken." That's our invitation tonight. As we're going into this communion moment, I don't want you to view it as just another ritual we're doing or just another communion moment. We're not just eating bread and drinking grape juice in our case. We're sharing a meal with God in relationship. God's not distant. No, he has a table prepared for you and I right now in this moment to remember who he is, to thank God for the body that was broken for us and the blood that was shed that we might be in a new relationship with him, sin put away. And so if you would take your element, would you take the bread with me? Would you take the grape juice, which symbolizes Jesus and his blood that was shed for us? And I want you to begin to thank God for the things in your life. Thank God for the restoration that's happened. And as we go into a moment, and I'm fixing to pray us out, would you go into this next worship set thinking about the ways you can share in communion with God to continue to build relationship with God? Let that be our prayer tonight.